Infinite kimchi. Okay, so we're back from doing a bunch of errands. We hit up Urban Barn to pick up a new media unit that we just put in our condo there. We just have to put the doors on. We got a really good price on it. We picked up the floor model, so we got $500 off. It used to be $14.99 and we got it for $9.99. So we saved $500 on that media unit, which is really awesome, 30% off. And then we also picked up some table mats, which were also on sale. These were a great price. They were each $5.99. So if you can see that. I'm making a video. They were each $5.99, so we picked up 4 of these.
You want to show them your jars?
I already got my jars in the video. I cannot film with people. Okay. And then these were on sale for like $12.99, $12.97, and they're a set of 6 napkins. So yeah, it was $40 for 4 table mats and 6 napkins from Urban Barn. And then I went to Valley Village quick and I got 3 of these mason jars for sourdough starter because I kept running out. And speaking of sourdough, I have 2 loaves ready to go in, although these are experiment loaves because I only had the all-purpose flour. So I already know that these are not going to turn out as well. They're very dense and I don't know. We'll kind of just see. If they really don't turn out, I guess I'll have to throw them out, but I'm gonna put them in the oven soon. The Dutch oven is just heating up right now. How are the doors coming along?
Good.
Is it fun? Unfortunately, it's super gummy and not the most edible. So, I don't know. The outside of them looked nice. They look decent, but they're so heavy and dense, and the inside is just super gummy. We tried.
When you bake them warm, they spread and they're gonna get super thin. You're gonna go, Josh, your recipe sucks. I'm done with common. Someone say, I put the cookies in and they spread so.
Happy Sunday. It's a cleanup day. I've been vacuuming, the dishwasher's on, laundry's in. I'm listening to worship music in the back, and we are probably gonna stream the live mass that is on Sunday morning. We don't usually go in person, but it's nice to have on the TV. And I'm currently making some dog food for the week, so I make it in bulk. We pick up these frozen cubes from our local butcher. It's organ meat, so it's just a bunch of different organs for the dogs. I cut up some carrot, celery, and then I have 2 smaller yellow potatoes in there. Some of these vegetables are also from my frozen bin bag that I keep just like frozen vegetable scraps, and this is when I'll throw in some of that food here. Just let everything cook down on medium for maybe 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so we have dog food made for the week. This might last a little bit longer. If so, I might freeze it. And my dogs have their breakfast, which I'm gonna give them now. Are you ready for breakfast? Yeah. Are you? Come. We can't put their food too close together, otherwise chaos will break out. So this is everything that we got for $150. Hopefully it lasts the whole week. We do have some frozen protein in the fridge because we just picked up fish for this week. but there's more like frozen beef in the freezer that we can eat. We got a bunch of different deals on like fruits and veggies. These are all like ripe avocados, so we have to eat those pretty quickly. And then we're gonna juice some of these. We got 3 different cold cuts and some pecorino cheese. These are my favorite pickles. Every time I'm at Farm Boy, I have to buy these. Farm Boy is like an organic grocery store, so it may not look like a lot, but yeah, this is what $150 of groceries look like in Canada. Oh, I also bought some bread flour, and I already dropped it walking in on the way into the condo, so it's in this bag, right? I also picked up these 2. I forgot to show them.
Some lemons in there.
Okay, so Adrian just broke the juicer because he put something in there that you weren't supposed to. He was using this knife as the thing that you put in here, and it got too close to the grinder and completely broke my Ninja juicer. I think it was about $150, so. My dishwasher is running again, but it is 8 p.m. on a Sunday, and my bedtime is soon. I usually go to bed around like 9:30. I just finished up some work for my social media management client. I prepared a social media market trend report for the week, going over some social trends that we saw in the last 7 days. And now I want to give you guys a quick little sneak peek into my digital product shop on Etsy. So I am still working on the Etsy shop, and simultaneously I am also trying to build out my own personal website because I don't want to rely on Etsy forever. And there's also just so much competition on Etsy. Even if you have a top selling product, there is usually a shelf life for that digital product because competitors come in and they lower their prices on their products when you're selling a very similar product, and you basically just get pushed out or you get forced to lower your price. So that's basically what happens on Etsy over time. Even if you have like very like high selling products, I've been on Etsy for years and I have seen that happen many times. So while I'm still continuing to keep this shop running, which I've only had for less than 6 months, by the way, I am building out my own personal digital product website and selling like the same kind of things like templates, ebooks, courses, and other social media digital product templates. So excuse all of my tabs that are open. This is my all-time, and I'll show you how long this shop has been running. So this is of course in USD, so for me that's a little bit extra because I am Canadian. In the last 30 days I've only made 300 USD, and I'll explain kind of why when I show you. But if we just go back into all time and then we look at kind of like our chart here, so this is I guess the past 2 years, because I have had this shop open for 2 years, though I opened it and just didn't use it. It was just a shop that was like sitting here. So from the inception of my shop being open, okay, maybe like I pushed out one listing like 2 years ago in April, but nothing happened, and then I just had this account. But September 2025 was really the month that I started this account, and I uploaded, I believe it was about 20 listings at the time, over the course of a few days. And with like the right pricing strategy and all those things, I ended up skyrocketing in sales. I don't know if I can see the number of sales that I made. I mean, this is let's see, so last year, if we're just looking at September, October, November, and December, really, I made most of that income in those months. And then this year alone, so just January and February so far, I've only made just under 900 USD. So you definitely see a downward trajectory, and that is because I've just started getting back into the shop, because it was really around November, right here exactly when I let go of this shop because of the illness and nausea I was getting in my first trimester. I basically quit doing everything. I quit making content, I quit UGC, I quit working on my digital shops, and you can clearly see what happens when you don't keep these shops active, especially in the digital product space where things are very competitive. And yeah, and this is an example of a product that I'm currently selling on my Etsy. So the product is reel videos and they are beach themed. And I created all of these graphics, of course, in Canva. They just help to sell the product. So these are all in video format. Oh, this image is not a beach. That needs to be updated. This is just one example of something that I would sell on my Etsy account. Of course, ChatGPT really does help to fill in your description. So I've got that really full. This is a really new product on the shop. I literally just uploaded it like yesterday, and it's already got one sale on it. So we'll see how it performs. Some obviously do better than others. A lot of your shop will follow the 80-20 rule with you having top listings and then the 80% of your shop just selling like kind of here and there type thing. So aside from putting in a few hours for the social media management client, which is only a few hours per week, the only other thing I'm doing is working on this digital product shop and working on the actual personal digital product website, though that is in the beginning stages, not making money yet, because I'm working on organic traffic to that one through Pinterest, and I have to wait at least 90 days of consistent posting on Pinterest to even see like traction. That's just how Pinterest works. So I'll keep you guys updated on that and how this digital product journey goes. I do have a lot of confidence that it's a good space to be in. I know it works on Etsy, and I know from other people online that their personal websites work very well. It's just all about getting the numbers and the traffic to your website, which takes a while to do. So I'm fully aware of that. And I just started on Pinterest about a month ago, so we're building that up slowly, but I'll let you guys know.